Welcome to Catty Comic Book Bitches!
Today we're ruining Wonder Woman.
Issue 6, which is the third issue of The Truth, because fuck everything. The Truth is a retelling of year 1 of Wonder Woman's journey into man's world, and issues 1 and 2 were Steve Trevor showing up on the island and Diana going, hey, we should do something about this man who's on our doorstep, a little bit dead, and heading out. Issue 3, she flies the invisible jet with Steve out to some coastal American city to return him to his people, and the government promptly is like, okay, thank you for Steve. We're taking you. Come with us. And there's some hilarity in trying to process someone who doesn't understand any English. Oh, and the gods bless Diana with all of her fancy powers.
So I really love the language confusion.
The language confusion was good.
Yeah, it's been really solid. I really liked how much of a plot point it is. I really like it makes sense and it's there and it's so good.
There's none of this Pocahontas, she magically knows English.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to what Grant Morrison did in Wonder Woman Earth 2, where you see her going from complete no English to complete English over the course of the book. This is slower.
Yeah.
Because she's not already
Yeah. I liked they had descriptions of the languages it resembles and
yeah.
Linguists coming in to try and figure it out and everything. It was good.
I think my overall takeaway from this book is that it's a really great blending of practical concerns with the Wonder Woman story, because we can't just do what we did in the Golden Age anymore. No one would accept that. And the optimism and feeling like anything is possible that comes from the old Golden Age.
Yeah.
We do have this issue with the languages, but we solve it not by grim, dark, spending 6 hours, we solve it by just looking harder, because surely someone is smart enough to solve this problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good blending of what Wonder Woman is and what comics today has to be. Guys, I'm so I love this so much. I've been restrained, but this is what I want from Wonder Woman all the time. She's the art is so sweet and yet strong.
Really nice, yeah.
It's refreshing.
It really fit
After
the comic.
6 episodes of us bitching about art, finally something we're really unquestionably in love with the art.
Really nice art, and it really suits the story and the characters, and it's aces. I'm actually really happy with Etta and Steve's relationship, how they're handling how they know each other and everything. I liked in this issue, they're kind of oh yeah, I've met you before or whatever, and then we see them actually earlier in The Lies.
Yeah, early in The Lies we see
in The Lies,
she's his boss.
We see, she's his boss, and we see they have a little bit of a conversation in issue 1 of The Lies. And we see they're a lot more comfortable with each other then, and it's interesting seeing it in different stages, and I like how they relate to each other. That's just nice.
I like that this issue is setting up how the lies and the truth are ordered. Definitely The Lies is the culmination of a bunch of things. It's New 52 and DCU, which is apparently what? DCU and Rebirth. But it's definitely, the truth is 100% the truth, therefore The Lies is coming from the canon of the truth. If there's something conflicting between the truth and everything else, the truth wins. Which I guess I could figure out from the name, but
yeah,
no.
I like the confused storytelling. I guess it's not unreliable narrator, because there isn't really a narrator, but it's sort of, it's a similar concept, and I like that. It's
what's
good.
actually going on.
It's an interesting storytelling device, especially for a big superhero title.
I hope that, for all that I'm bitching about the truth and the lies, and issues 1, 3, and 5 are this, I hope that this provides new readers, or people new to Wonder Woman, a really great context, and You can either read both of them and be a little bit confused, but not totally confused, or you can just read the truth and you'll get what we're trying to do this iteration.
Yeah. And then you could just go back and read the lies if you wanted.
Yeah.
And there would be little pieces you wouldn't get from the other canons, but
Who cares?
you've established that they don't matter because they're lies.
So, BT dubs, if you aren't familiar with Wonder Woman, read issues 2, 4, and 6 of Rebirth because it is a great starting off point. Like, you can know nothing about the character and learn everything about her.
I'm still not sure why we need the subplot with Steve's friend there, whose name I will never know. Like, cause this issue we had, like, he goes and visits his wife and sees the baby or whatever, which it didn't take long, so it wasn't taking away from the story the way, honestly, when his friend was alive kind of did. But it's still, like, I'm not sure why it's there. Like, is it really, like, a plot, or is it just kind of like we're humanizing Steve Trevor, or is it, like...
I actually, like, I whined a lot when we first read issue 2, and, like, why are we spending half this fucking issue on some guy who we know is dead, because Steve Trevor's the only one alive. I was actually, now that we had that scene where he talks to the widow and the baby, like, that's enough payoff for me.
Yeah?
Steve is now, we have concrete proof that Steve is haunted. Like, Steve has something to him which is, which other than, I'm the generic everyman who reminds everyone why patriarchy is bad. Wonder Woman, yay, I love you! I'm gonna get tied to railroad tracks now. It makes him slightly more than a sexy lamp.
That's good.
It has echoes of Bombshells. You're not as caught up on Bombshells as I am.
Bombshells.
In Bombshells, Steve is like constantly suffering through PTSD. He is a wreck. He cannot go anywhere without Wonder Woman, and like the only reason he's allowed to go everywhere with Wonder Woman is because he's like, guys, no, I can talk to her. You guys, like, she trusts me, and I need someone to be my like golden retriever. He's a broken man, and Diana is like, that's my project. Fix that.
Good.
Also, this one tells me what to do, like what tanks are.
Yeah, I like the echo of that. Yeah, that is, because that's a good beginning, I guess, relationship for them to have. It's interesting. Diana was so cute in this issue. Like, just not even just like the way the way she was acting, and just also the art was really kind to her.
So kind. And like, she never got frustrated about things. She got scared of guns because everyone was scared of guns.
Guns are scary.
And like,
she was sad, but she wasn't like angry.
Yeah.
At any point. Yeah.
Like, she says a couple times, like, I have no idea what you're saying, but it's not, I have no idea what you're saying. It's just, I'm sorry, honey, I don't speak dumb Anglo-Saxon by way of French. I'm looking forward to her kicking ass, though. We haven't seen her kick ass in
kicking ass will be good.
Pages. I guess it's good that the lies is so action-packed because the truth is so glacial. I really liked Minerva. Dr. Minerva Chitara. Yeah.
I liked her line about colleague, and I use that term loosely.
Oh my god, this is...
I'm so much better than him.
Because she is. She's Indiana Jones, you realize?
Yes, I totally realize. I mean, they have so obvious. Like, the introduction scene for her, it was so obvious. This is Indiana Jones, but with linguistics. But...
So, in our review of the lies, I mentioned that, like, my Wonder Woman doesn't deal with gender dynamics with a heavy cudgel. It's subtle, and that's what this is. Like, we have sexy lamp Steve Trevor, and we have Indiana Jones, as played by Barbara Ann Minerva. Mm-hmm. Like, subtle, what if the world could be better analysis of gender dynamics. I think the other note that I made was, like, this is still Greg Rucka. This is the same guy on both The Truth and the Lies.
Yeah, right?
I think it's just, it's missing the mark because The Lies isn't what we need. Because we are, like, medium, well-versed feminists. So, like, we don't need what The Lies is providing, so it's just missing the mark for us.
That's true. That can be a thing.
Whereas this is just like hitting me right where my heart needs it.
Oh, I'm so glad you're happy with the Wonder Woman title. For people who don't know Kate, she's really, really, really into Wonder Woman. So it's really nice she's enjoying the title, because she's definitely the target audience.
This has been Catty Comic Book Bitches ruining Wonder Woman. As though any people who would complain about
Anyone who would
ruining comics
complain.
would read Wonder Woman at all. Like, bro, this is not your comic series.
No, it's not. It was already ruined for them. We just putting nails in the coffin.
Later, nerds.